Hey, what's up? Kalita here with KalitaKelman.com, and I am between classes here at school, and I'm going to shoot this today's episode, and I'm going to be talking about the social media platform that's best for you. Which social media platform should you be a part of for your business? Now, I get a lot of clients, I get a lot of people who come to me, and they say they're not getting results on social media. Social media is not working for them. And there are two major reasons why this is so. The first one is that they're on every single social media platform. They're on Pinterest and Twitter and Facebook and Tumblr, and they're trying to do too much. The thing is with social media is that you need to be social. You need to interact on these platforms. So if you are on 10 different platforms, it's going to take you a lot of time to monitor each, to interact on each, and to really build your following and to build relationships and to get match results from each social media platform. So it's really best that you just focus on max of 3 social media platforms and you want to master one at a time. So don't go out there and try to master 5 or 6 and jump from one social media platform to the next, because when you do that you lose all the hard work that you put in before. And really and truly, you really only need a couple social media platforms to really see a really good difference in your business. Now, the first thing that I want to talk to you about is which social media platform you should be on, okay? Now, for me personally, I am big on Facebook and YouTube. Those are my two favorite social media platforms. And a lot of people don't realize that YouTube is a social media platform, but it is. And the thing about it is that I personally believe if you are an online entrepreneur, you need to be on YouTube. That is one social media platform that can benefit anyone across the board. It really gets you out there, it gives you exposure, and YouTube is becoming kind of like a secondary Google. They're both owned by the same people, and you see a lot of people going to YouTube to find out how to do stuff, to get advice, to figure out things, to get feedback and opinions, and so it's really becoming big. Facebook, I love Facebook because there are a lot of people out there who are from different backgrounds. Facebook across the board, it can work whether you're a small business, you're an individual, you work for a big multimedia company. It can work for anyone, especially when you start to scale up to doing paid advertising. But like I mentioned before, there are some social media platforms that are better for some people, and one of the social media platforms, for example, is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is catering more to those who are more professional. Do you have a specialization? Have you specialized in something? So, for instance, are you a nutritionist, a dietitian, or you a fitness expert? If you have some sort of specialty that you know that you can cater to people and you really want to get that specialty out there, LinkedIn is a really good place to start. Instagram, I never really got into it because I'm really big on just focusing on what I am doing and doing it really well. But Instagram is really good for the younger crowd. And, if you have a business that you can take a lot of pictures, you can tell your business through, a picture story, then Instagram is really good for you. So it works really well for people who are doing fitness, maybe you're into health. If you are in a company that has products, physical products, and you want to utilize Instagram to talk more about your products, that is really good as well. And Pinterest is kind of similar, kind of, but the reason why I say that is because it really goes into using pictures, but you're able to, describe it a little bit more, point back to your website. And Pinterest is actually really, really good for SEO and for, building up your following and getting some really good social bookmarking, right? Pinterest is really good for that kind of stuff. But with Pinterest, you really have to know your audience, as with any social media platform. You need to know who are you targeting, because Pinterest, you really find a lot of women. You wouldn't find a lot of men who are on there browsing around looking for stuff to buy, you see a lot of women on there. So that is why it all comes back to knowing who your customer avatar is. Who are you trying to target? Who are you trying to get to buy your product or become your client? You really have to know that, because depending on what service or what product you have to offer, depending on who your client is, who your customer is, then your social media platforms are going to change. So for me personally, if you've been following me, you know that I do a lot of blogging, I do a lot of videos, and I just absolutely like Facebook because of the reach that you can have on Facebook. And I know that my customer avatar is on Facebook, and they like to go on YouTube, they like to watch videos. So you really need to know, who are you targeting. You really need to develop a strategy, some sort of guide to help you go through the process and figure out who is it that you are going, or that you are trying to get your content, trying to get your products in front of, okay? So are they on Twitter? Are they on Pinterest? Or are they on Facebook? Google, YouTube, everyone is on Google and YouTube, right? And that's why I always advise that you are definitely using those two. Those don't even come into the question. Now, you need to ask yourself, how else are you going to get traffic? How else are you going to get in front of your customer avatar? Are you going to use Pinterest to push some more traffic? Are you going to use Twitter? How about Instagram? Some people completely rock Instagram and send tons of traffic. Whatever you decide to choose, you need to make sure that you are going to master it and become really good at it. Don't jump around, don't hop around from, social media platform to social media platform when you hear of something else that's hot. I see people doing that all the time, and they lose all their followers, all their hard work, they lose all their credibility because they have to start building right back from the bottom. So you definitely want to keep that in mind when you are deciding which social media platform you want to really master and get really, really good at. So once again, I'm Kalita, and I hope that this was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this training, go below and subscribe to my list and join my free mastermind once you put your information below. And I can't wait to see you on my next vlog. Chat with you soon.